Are you talking about mercury fulminate? Yes, Your Highness. The missing reactant turned out to be alcohol. Before this, I tested with many other substances and couldn't make any progress. This made me depressed, so I went to the market to buy some alcohol. That was when I suddenly remembered that in elementary chemistry, it was said that alcohol is a solvent necessary for some chemical reactions to begin. So then, I purified and distilled some white liquor to run a few new tests, and it turned out to be a success on my 6th attempt. At that time, I also recorded the heating time and reaction temperature, and even extracted some for testing. The characteristics matched the ones you told me about, an extremely sensitive light grey crystal or powder. Just when I wanted to filter out all the sediment in the last few test tubes, they suddenly exploded. I understand that you become extremely concentrated when your spirit is raised, but please remember to prepare the proper protective measures next time. If not for Miss Nana using her witch powers to save you, I'm afraid you... My God, are you saying that this witch can heal the injuries caused by alchemy? I mean chemistry experiments.
This is great to hear, Your Highness! This way I can ignore all dangers and experiment all I want!
This reminds me of something. Mercury fulminate can be mixed with ethanol in an excess of nitric acid, or mercury nitrate can be used instead to directly react with ethanol. This way, I have some hope for my cartridge ammunition's impact-style ignition. Even if that's the case, before creating my designs, I still have a lot of tasks to finish. Your Highness, the refugees can't just forever live in the wooden sheds outside the wall. Border Town needs to build enough houses for at least 10,000 people to live in within the next 6 months. As for the budget, dear Your Highness, an unknown disease has appeared in Long Song Stronghold. Right now, I have followed your orders and closed the city gates. I ask you to immediately send us some support. Your Highness, look, each time, this furnace can produce around 50 tons of molten steel. I estimate the smelting time to be around 15 minutes. My dear sister, I am very happy to receive your letter. I hope you can forgive me for taking so long to send a reply, as I have been very busy recently. Your decision is very comforting and encouraging for me since with your help, the chances of successfully defending against the church's invasion have grown a lot. And that is also why I gained the trust of the witches. From defending against demonic beasts to fighting the church, my people and the witches have become inseparable. This is a good thing, and what I need to do is spread this idea to the entire western region, or even to the entire kingdom. Because of this, I must destroy the church, annihilate the idea that witches are the root of all evil, and rescue everyone from their ignorance and foolishness. As for what made me make this decision, and what made me stop being detached from the world like before, we can talk more about those trivial things in the future when we get the chance. There's not much space left on the letter, so I won't go into detail. I am looking forward to the witches coming next month. You have no need to worry about their safety. I have planned a way for them to travel directly to Border Town. It'll be impossible for the church to detect them, and it does not rely on any ports. When these witches arrive at Border Town, they will naturally be able to participate in basic education. Every time a witch evolves, our chance of defeating the church increases. My perspective is the same as yours on this matter. Lastly, I have put the list of the 5 witches I have selected inside the letter. I hope I can see them soon. Terrain Manipulation Lotus, State Preservation Candle, Winemaker Evelyn, Beast Tamer Honey, Eye of Truth Sylvie. Well then, I wish everything a success. Your brother, Roland Wimbledon, Nightingale. All I'm doing right now is looking through some letters. Is it really necessary to guard me like this? You just returned from the King's City and had to help with the epidemic at the stronghold halfway. Everyone is already exhausted. You should be taking a rest and relaxing with Wendy and the others. Or could it be that you are unable to get that witch who attacked you off your mind? I never wanted to kill her, but when I saw her gaze at Wendy, I understood that other than death, nothing could have stopped her. But do you remember what you said when you came back from the stronghold after defeating Timothy's militia?
Do you mean this isn't your fault?
That's the reason. If she was a witch raised by the church, she would only see you guys as traitors, as the fallen. Without years of interaction, it would be almost impossible to get her thinking on the right track. At least you saved Wendy and the others' lives. Are you trying to comfort me? That's what I actually think. You did a great job this time. Rest assured, I will never feel sorrow for my enemies. Even though she's a witch, she took a completely different path than the future I want to see. I already thought about this on the ship home. I was just doing my duty by taking down the enemy and protecting my sisters. It's good that you think that way. Looks like I still underestimated her. I originally thought that she would feel depressed and confused after killing a witch with her own hands. I didn't expect her to be able to adjust in such a short time. It looks like whether it's her mind or her beliefs, both are very mature. But there's something I want to ask you. What? These days, have you done anything with Anna? You know what I'm talking about. Hey, why are you asking about this? These days I have been busy preparing for the refugees. Even being alone with her was a rare thing. You aren't lying. Of course not. You know I am on. I don't want to change anything, and I never planned to get in front of Anna. All I want to do is always stay by your side, nothing more. Please forgive me for not facing you directly. I myself don't even know what expression I should have right now. Your Highness, you don't hate me, right? If that's the case, don't say a word about this. This isn't your fault. I just did what I wanted to do. This was chapter 150 of Release That Witch. If you like this series, subscribe. Thanks for watching.